Hi there, it's Bruce Keith from BruceKeithResults.com. A few years ago, celebrated author Seth Godin introduced a book called The Dip. And the title on the book was a little bit misleading because really what it was all about was when to keep going and when to give up. And he didn't mean give up in a bad way. He meant like, why don't waste your time. So I was looking at that book the other day and I thought, you know what, there's some really good value in here, and I wanted to share some ideas with you about how you can make sure that you aren't pushing when you shouldn't and that you are pushing through when you should. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is 3 ideas on when you really should give up, if you will. But I want to remind you again, give up is not a negative. It means you're just being wise enough to not keep going when you're wasting your time. Got it? Okay, perfect. So here's 3 examples. If someone offers you a sales client offers you a condition, in other words, we can't move because we haven't got our transfer paperwork through yet, then that really is a give up situation. It doesn't mean that you throw it away, but what it does mean is that you shouldn't put all the energy and effort into it until they do get the approval. If it was an objection, for example, we can't move because Fred has to clean out the garage, that's a whole different story. But as far as the condition stopping you from moving forward, if they can't get their financing, for example, that's a condition. Forget about it, move on. The second example of when you really want to think about saying, I'm not going to go any further, is if they aren't motivated. Now let's face it, everybody says they want to move and they want to do this and they want to do that, but the fact is, if they really don't answer the questions right about where you're moving, when you want to be there, and why are you moving, and you dig into it and say things to them like, just so I understand, what's important to you about making this move? What's it really all about for you folks? That's when you find out their motivation. If they're not motivated, give up. Don't throw them away. Just don't spend any time on them right now. Third example. This is a critical one, and this is a gut feel one. These ones are more logic based, and this one is more feeling based. If you don't feel the respect is there for what you do and all the effort you put into your job and your professionalism and your quality of service you provide, if you don't feel they respect that, and they don't respect your time, they don't respect your opinions and your knowledge that you have, then move on. You don't have to work with those people. Because here's the problem. They won't make you feel good about yourself, and that will affect all the other people you work with. There's 3 examples of places giving up. So let's now look at places where you should keep going, where you should push through the dip. Now the dip is defined as something that's sort of gotten in the way. It slowed you down. An objection is something that might slow you down. If you got an objection for commission cutting, or they want you to cut the commission, or so-and-so down the street said they would do it for 3.5%. You need to have some answers for that, but it means you push through. That's the strength of your skills, and I've got an answer for you on how to do that, but the main thing is knowing that you don't give up. A second example would be if you're just having a tough day and you think, oh, to heck with this, I've had enough, this business sucks, I'm out of it for the day. You know what? If your routine says you should keep going, keep going. Don't just throw in the towel because somebody was nasty to you. You know what? How many times has it happened to you that you've been prospecting or doing lead generation, and that last call or the second last call you got an appointment? That's when you push through the dip, okay? Last one, motivation again. How about your motivation? How motivated are you? Are you really focused on what it is you want to achieve, why you're doing these things for your family, for yourself, for your health, for your energy, for your finances, all those things? Make sure that you stay motivated because you can't afford to give up. And on those days you don't feel motivated, reflect back on the things that you really want to achieve and why you're in the business. There's 3 examples of pushing through the dip. Now, one of the ways you can really get powerful in your communication with your customers is a package we have called All the Right Words. So there's the acronym, All the Right Words. Check on my website for that. It's an amazing package that gives you 286 scripts, dialogues, and conversations that will help you deal with this. It will help you deal with that, and it'll keep you motivated. So check out All the Right Words on my website. It's BruceKeithResults.com. I know it's helped literally hundreds of real estate agents in North America, so you may as well get on the list, because guess what? It will make you a ton of money. I'm Bruce Keith. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and don't worry about the dip. Sometimes you should give up. Sometimes you should fight through. Figure it out and move forward.